I am Mr. Eaton coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, March 15th, and a day E. Welcome to the teacher broadcast.
And top of the morning to ye. I'm Mr. Kille. From art shows to the school musical to a wee bit of blarney, we've got a lot to talk about.
But first, everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Carriage Barn's 7th annual art show opened on Monday night, which showcases some of the amazing artwork by NCHS students. The opening was accompanied by live music from Blue Orchis and NCHS Electric Ensemble. If you missed the opening, the exhibit runs until March 30th. Gallery hours are Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m. So be sure to stop by and check out all the great work.
Speaking of talent, last night was the opening night of the musical Anything Goes. To find out more about the show, we caught up with lead Wyatt Lysenko.
Hey guys, this is Abby Bergenheim with NCTV. I'm here with Wyatt Lysenko, and we're talking about the winter show Anything Goes. So what's the show about?
The show is about a transatlantic voyage on the SS American. We follow the character Billy Crocker, who I'm playing, as he stows away to pursue Hope Harcourt, a debutante during the 1930s. He's trying to win her love, and there's a wild cast of characters, including public enemies, lounge singers / evangelists. It's a wacky show, and it's a lot of fun.
Thanks, Abby, and good luck to the entire cast and crew on their next two performances, which are tonight and tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Now students, Career Night is just around the corner, taking place this Tuesday, March 19th. Students can first get some amazing food and drinks at 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. Then at 6:30, Steve Green, director of Johnson O'Connor Research Foundation, will give a presentation highlighting the important link between aptitudes and successful careers, and how students can capitalize on their own natural talents. Afterwards, students can attend any two of the 10 new career panels, with each featuring 4 to 6 professionals. The first sessions are 45 minutes long and begin at 7 p.m. and the second at 8. And guys, we want everyone to attend, so teachers will not be giving any homework to help make sure everyone can come.
Speaking of unique NCHS opportunities, coming up next Thursday, March 21st, English students throughout the school will have the opportunity to see Carlos Andres Gomez, an actor and poet, in live poetry performance in the auditorium during periods 2 and 3. Additionally, Mr. Gomez will offer a writing workshop for smaller groups of students after the performance. We want to give a shout out to Miss Brown and Miss Smith for organizing an absolutely tremendous opportunity, and to the PFA for sponsoring it.
The annual Ram Jam Fashion Music Festival is coming up soon. Tickets, which are in the form of wristbands, go on sale in the cafeteria this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They are $15 and can also be purchased on the PFA website. The event takes place on March 29th, and the money raised goes directly toward funding the senior post-prom. So please come watch and support our seniors.
Lastly, we would like to recognize March's Lads and Lassies of the Month. Big congrats to freshmen Faith Hibbert and Caleb Scola, sophomores Marley Smith and Jack Dayton, juniors Nash Hooper and Fiona Stevens, and seniors Delaney Kliakoff and Timmy Hardy. Great work, guys, and keep up the outstanding effort.
For a look into more of the hard work students have put in lately, let's head over to Mr. Oblas on sports. Good morning, Mr. Oblas.
Good morning. First of all, it is an absolute honor to be in front of all of you today. It is a dream come true to be able to share this iconic role and follow in the footsteps of Schaefer Jones and Quinn McMahon, as well as current sports reporters Ian Nicholas and Dylan Pescator. And how can I forget about two idols of mine, Mr. Kille and the famous Brendan Baker. So here it goes. I'm Mr. Bloss, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Let's open up with some hockey. Last Saturday, the girls traveled up to West Haven to face arch-rival Darien in the D1 state championship game. The underclassmen shined in this one with goals from Annika Curry, Grace Kroll, shout out period 7, and Kaylee Harden. The Blue Waves scored only once all game due to a stellar performance from sophomore goalie Blythe Novick, who finished the game with 21 saves and received the state tournament MVP award in the process. The girls took this one 3-1 and finished their season with a terrific 21-1-2 record, winning both FCIACs and states. Congrats to the entire team, especially the 6 incredible seniors, on a storybook season. The boys' season, however, didn't last as long as their counterparts, as they would fall in a defensive grudge match to Northwest Catholic 1-0, despite 19 saves from senior goalie Dylan Shane. The boys finished their season with a solid record of 14-8-1 and a state playoff win to their name. Congrats on a great year, guys. Now, let's talk about boys swimming, who just finished their season. The boys beat arch-rival Darien, it's a common theme, and became Class L swimming state champions once again when NC swimmers Gianfranco Pozzolini, shout out period 7, and Jake Ritz went on to break team records in the 100 back and 500 freestyle. Additionally, senior Michael Cotlier took first in both the 50 free and 100 breast and helped the Rams win both the 200 and 400 relays. And if you do that well in states, you deserve Ram of the Week. Congratulations, Michael. Last Tuesday, the divers went to state opens, where juniors Jackson Camporin and James Ragusa placed 3rd and 4th, respectively. Yesterday, the swimmers looked to keep it up when they went up to Yale for state opens, but the Rams came up just short, finishing 2nd behind Greenwich. It was a terrific performance to cap off a fantastic season. Now, for what everyone is talking about, boys basketball. Last Friday, the guys took on St. Bernard in the Class 4 state quarterfinals, taking early control of the game and winning 57-38. Then on Tuesday, they advanced to the semifinals, traveling up to Fairfield Ward to face 16th seeded St. Joe's. You know NCTV was there, so let's roll the tape. We start early in the first, where St. Joe's star Stephen Paolini drives to his left and lays it in off the glass, giving St. Joe's a 6-point lead. On to the second, where the Rams pick it up, and junior Alex Gibbons splashes home a 3 with a man right in his face, chipping into the Cadets' lead. 2 minutes later, they leave Gibbons open, but the result is the same. His 2nd of 5 trays on the night. Rams go up 2 at the half. Now in the third, with a 5-point advantage, senior Matt Brand shoots, misses, and the ball works its way to McAleer, who finds Brand and bammo! He slams it home with authority to extend the lead. In the fourth, the Rams turned up the defense with this block in the paint to seal the victory, and they would take this one by a score of 62-51. They seized momentum and rode it all the way to the final buzzer, and with the win, the boys advanced to the state championship for the first time in 30 years. The state final game is tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Mohegan Sun Arena. They face the 3rd-seeded Granby Bears, where our Rams hope to bring home their first title in nearly 60 years. Good luck, guys. Well, that's all I got. Doing your Rams sports report was all that I could have imagined and more. But for now, I'll stick to math and let Dylan and Ian handle sports. Mr. Egan and Mr. Killalay, back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Bloss. Now, to find out more about the weather conditions this weekend, let's head on over to Miss Shannon Brown Treglio. Miss Tregs, how are we looking?
Thank you, Mr. Killalay, and hello, NCHS. I'm Mrs. Treglio, here to give you your weekend weather. First, let me just say that this is a lot harder than it looks, and I give all the weathermen and weatherwomen a lot of credit. Now, I was going to attempt to be like Quentin and drink some milk, but I think I'll just stick to my coffee. Sláinte. Thunderstorms and rain arrive later in the morning, but they let up soon enough and leave us with clouds for the rest of the day. We will have a pleasant high of 56 and a low of 40. Perfect weather for getting those flowers nice and ready for the start of spring next Wednesday. Moving on to Saturday, we will have lots of sunshine and a few clouds here and there. Temps will decline, however, with a low in the 20s and a high in the upper 40s. So make sure you stay bundled up if you're braving the chilly air, and here's hoping that you do, and head up to Mohegan Sun to support the boys basketball team and show that NCHS pride. Now, Sunday is one of my favorite days of the entire year, a day where everyone believes in leprechauns and pots of gold, sees the sparkle in Irish eyes when they're smiling, and looks for lots of shamrocks and, of course, some shenanigans. That's right, it's St. Patrick's Day. Clouds will move in through the morning, but there's no way the luck of the Irish will allow that, so the clouds will part and leave behind some sunny skies. But make sure you lay on that green apparel to show your Irish spirit, since the highs will barely break the 40s before falling to a brisk low of 27. So, before I say farewell, may your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. Have a wonderful weekend, and back to you, Mr. K and Principal Egan.
Thanks, Ms. Treglio. Now, before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to an all-time record number of students. Here we go. Wesley Cloud, Taylor DeClarmine, Richard Ettinger, Kaylee Harden, Sophia Ippolito, Ellie Leopold, Candelaria Reyes, and Dan Tierney. Happy birthday. If you have any announcements, be sure to email us at nctv78@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. This has been Mr. Egan.
And I'm Mr. Gillette. Now, this Sunday is one of the most important days in March. It's not the start of spring, nor is it Pi Day, but it's the greatest day of this month, St. Patrick's Day. There will be bagpipers in the cafeteria today during all 3 lunches, so be sure to enjoy the music and feel free to get your jig on. So, NCHS, remember to wear green and stay safe this weekend. We leave you now with a look at some of the amazing artwork over from the Carriage Barn. Have a good one, NCHS.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.